welcome back, guys. Okay, so it is Wednesday. Um, I am going to try to okay, going to try um my idea that I thought about in my last video, where I would do a little bit of gaming before I do some modeling, just hopefully in the hopes that it would help get me into some motivation. So recently I was gifted The Life is Strange Remastered and Before the Storm during a fun Steam sale. And I'm going to use this as um, my Wednesday videos. And Monday I will still keep it to either ESO or Ascension. Right now I'm kind of loving getting back into ESO, so it might be more of that. But there was actually some good news. I was able to get Ascension completely downloaded, and they actually came out with some fun servers for Conquest of Azeroth. So that'll be a lot of fun to get into. All right, but okay. Oh, timer. Okay, so laptop is still getting a little hot. I did. I am trying to place my fan on it to see if maybe an external fan source would kind of help keep it cool. I don't know. We'll see what happens, because last time when I was playing ESO, it kept shutting down my laptop because of the overheat. So we'll see what happens. Okay. But I'll try to get in as much of an hour as I possibly can. Alright. Okay, in we go. Okay, and start. Okay. And I also do have a notebook because I'm only going to be playing this game once a week.
never seen a storm like this in Oregon. Holy shit.
Okay.
Whoa.
Dream?
That was so
Alfred Hitchcock
surreal.
famously called film little pieces of time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in
Pieces of
class.
time can frame
Everything's
our
cool.
glory and our
I am
sorrow.
okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, 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 shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too easy? Too obvious? What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence? She had a brilliant eye, so she could have taken another approach.
Okay.
I have to admit,
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
I mean, everyone gets, and I was just writing a note, that she was self-conscious about her photography. I mean, everyone, I feel like who does this kind of a thing, or even crafting, can sometimes be a little self-conscious because they're really worried about getting rejected or people don't like it, stuff like that. But it's one of those things you really got to risk it because you're never going to know until you actually do it. And even then, there's always such a thing as constructive criticism, which I really find valuable. So even you can turn the negatives into a positive. That's what I love doing. And so being able to like get the constructive feedback of, okay, this is how I can improve myself. But you also have to, even if I kind of had a train of thought and then it disappeared, but it was something about you still have to love your own work. You still have to find some love for your own work, otherwise you're not going to want to be able to do it again. And like me personally, if this was me, if I took this photo, I feel like this would be a photo of like kind of like a out of like a third person kind of view of me, if that makes sense. And so I kind of like the idea of this photo, and so I like, honestly, if I was a teacher and having the thoughts that I had, I'd be impressed with this picture. I would like it.
I'm not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank.
I should take a picture to prove I'm still here.
He captured
Plus,
the
it's
essence
perfect
of
for my
post-war being in
portfolio.
America.
And I have to
And
get
there
my
was
daily
honesty about the
selfie
economic
quota.
conditions of the era, but a beauty in the struggle.
Selfies.
You don't have beauty without a beat, which explains why Frank was Kerouac's photographic muse, and both were the great chroniclers of the 1950s. Well, we've all seen that iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony, and if you haven't, shame, shame. Capturing the romantic urban solitude of the 20th century poet. You dig?
Complete selfies in your entire life.
Now, contrast Frank's stark Americana with Salvador Dali's surrealist photographs. Like Cocteau, he was a true Renaissance man, and his famous self-portraits are famous early examples of that truly awful word you pesky kids love so much, the selfie. And it's a great tradition, and I wholeheartedly fight for your right to... Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie, a dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Okay, it's not giving me an option to say, like, it's not giving me like a range of options, like, you know, A, B, C, or D, because like I have no idea. Let's see, she's self-conscious, so I bet you she's kind of nervous, so I'm gonna go.
You're asking me? Let me think.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry, too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me. Yes, Victoria.
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass.
Submitting your photo for the competition, everybody in class is
Okay,
turning in a
so
photo.
new room. Okay, we have to support everything. Interact with everything.
That printer is amazing. I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures. I could pump out a whole gallery show with that thing. When I don't suck. Someday.
Okay. Okay, classic photographer wants to have her own gallery. Right on.
Obviously, Blackwell spent bank on the computers here.
Well, I mean, the better internal process, the better the camera, the better the photo is supposed to be, and the better you can kind of manipulate them and turn them into a more like edited photograph, more for your portfolio. Like I did a picture once. It was of a bench with these vines, and I actually turned that into a black and white photo, and it turned out awesome. And so, I mean, it all depends on how good your computer is with how good your editing and everything comes out. So if it's not that great, it's gonna come out, I bet, kind of blurry. But with today's technology, everything pretty well comes out really good. Use mask. I'm not sure what to do. Oh, photo.
Another daily fail in front of the world. Damn, they have carbon fiber tripods here. The ball head even has a pan lock. God, I'm such a photo nerd.
I love that.
Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed.
So I wonder if this girl that was sitting here, is kind of like the mean girl, because she seems to be this kind of I guess.
Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything.
Got all of those kids. I don't know what we can do.
I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
Alright, so I guess this is kind of like a park thing. Oh, okay. Right? Okay, I would like to get out of here. Okay, so we can hit the escape button to get out of that. Okay, good to know. Alright.
Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing. Hi, Kate.
Oh, hi, Max.
You seem quiet today.
Just thinking too much.
Something I do a lot.
I hear that. Want to go grab a cup of tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not today. I have to go over homework.
No worries. Let's hang later.
Sure.
Okay.
This might make a cool shot.
Take optional photo number 1 and exit. Oh, cool. Okay. Now, how do I access like the journal and everything? Okay, usually exit like brings up a menu. Okay. No. Huh. Okay. Maybe I can pull up journals and photos. Certain places.
This is definitely where cameras go to heaven. Oh man, they have those sweet ultrasonic lenses. And look at that vintage rangefinder. What?
I
So cool that we can check these out anytime. The Decisive Moment by Henry Cartier-Bresson, that's rare. Annie Leibovitz, mad respect. The amazing Eugene Smith, good to see Avedon among the masters. Dahlia, of course. Lots of people I haven't heard of yet. I guess that's why I'm here.
I honestly did not recognize any of those names out here. I'm guessing those are all photographers since they're in class. I'm not like heavily into photography, not like her, but like I took a little bit of class.
Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Can't wait to watch some more documentaries on this bad boy.
Yeah, generally, like a lot of more high-end equipment has more pixels, which means more detail. So considering like projectors and those old style like Fox TVs, oh, those are horrible. So I mean, for a photography class, this kind of makes sense.
Even in pictures, The forest around here always looks mysterious.
That'd be a really cool kind of painting, honestly. You know, canvas, you know, traditional paints, acrylic.
You can never escape the lighthouse here.
That's interesting. So this is the second time we've seen this lighthouse, and then she says, "You can never escape the lighthouse from here." So this lighthouse must be very important.
Whoa, Mr. Jefferson is not messing around with that monster. He probably paid 20 grand for that camera. I bet he gets pristine digital images. But I still dig my little instant camera.
And sometimes those little instant cameras can be really good. I mean, you know, I just use my phone for my photography, and you know, a lot of them they come out amazing. The phone before this one I used it a lot for photography too, and the camera on this one is a little bit better. But even with the other one, the images turned out great. And I mean, there's still like the option of using editing. You can kind of increase the sharpness, which will help a little bit. But there's all sorts of editing tricks. But one of the tricks that I learned from the little classes that I took is little is more. You always want to use little editing things like, you know, sharpness, blur, you know, in little bits. Don't
It's
like,
so awesome to look like an idiot in my favorite teacher's class.
it happens. Oh, Victoria, there's the know-it-all. There's the fucking...
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson.
I'm pretty sure it's just because you're, you know, it's something that you love, or like photography is something that you love. So being around like mentors and people who are really understanding can be really intimidating. So I bet I think she's probably just intimidated. But the more she probably speaks to him and gets to know him, the easier it'll be.
Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
I've had that thought about some people, but then I'm just like, you know what? Whatever. Like, I don't care.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd
Thank
never
you.
let one of
She's gonna
photography's
win.
future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Okay, didn't exactly quite catch what he said. But if it was about my picture, then I don't want to say I didn't have any time, so I have to.
Do I have to? I just don't think it's that big a deal.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others.
He's absolutely-
And that's what
he's
separates the
absolutely right about
artist
all those things.
from the amateur.
You definitely got to have the courage to, you know, share your art with the world, and I feel like that's also the same with crafters. The thing he said before that, but he's definitely right. He's definitely right. It just takes courage, and she does have a good eye. It's amazing to see photographers what they can do, the beauty that they capture in their eyes and share it with the world. It's awesome. Okay, so I think we've gotten everything in this room. Oh,
Here's the poster for the contest. Mr. Jefferson really expects me to enter. Why? I don't know if I'm ready for my 15 minutes of infamy.
Because he sees you have talent and because he knows that this would be a great opportunity for you. Pretty sure that's it. Let's go.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
Like you have to pass
You always
Welcome to the real world.
just cute.
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture during class.
What's the point of even coming to class?
everybody
to see how hip she
I'm not paying $150.
She plays it so shy.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
She's so fucking shy. She takes selfies with a giant.
So what? So what's she shy? I did that a lot.
To all of you American girls, it's sad to imagine a world without you. American girls, I'd like to be part of the world around you.
Alyssa is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people.
Seaside, watching the world.
Evan doesn't say much to me, but his photos are very cool.
To all of you American girls in the movies, no one can tell where your heart is.
These missing persons posters are popping up everywhere.
Dollies with shiny smiles and plastic buddies. I wish I had an American
There's Taylor, always waiting for Victoria.
girlfriend.
I think that's Courtney. She's such a slave to Taylor and Victoria.
I cry sometimes walking around my own place, wondering why she cries sometimes.
Yes, this poster must stop bullies dead in their tracks.
Somewhere around the mountain, no one could dry her fountain till she got tired to complain.
That's Dana talking to, I think his name is Justin.
The white land,
Dana is on my floor too. She's such an archetypal, gorgeous cheerleader. They must make them in a factory. I shouldn't be so catty. Dana is nice to me. Stella is always deep in her notes. She didn't come to Blackwell to mess around. I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren. She seems like his type.
To all of you, American girls.
I hate bully jockstraps like Logan. And he's a Vortex Club member.
Without you, American girls, I'd like to be part of the world around you. Driving a car by the seaside, watching the world from the bright side. To all of you,
Poor Daniel, he's so nice. I wish I could beat the shit out of Logan.
no one can tell where your heart is. American girls like dollies, with shiny smiles and plastic bodies. I wish I had an American girlfriend.
It looks like she's been gone for months. I wish October would last forever.
I cry sometimes, walking around my own place, wondering why she cries sometimes, talking about her own place, somewhere around the mountains. No one could dry her fountain, till she got tired to complain. That's when I fly to the wide land, to your land.
Ah, the science room. Here's the portal to Warren's brain. I shouldn't be so stingy with my blood.
But come to find out, I have anemia, so I don't even think that I can. Not to mention, growing up, I actually had the chance during my senior year. I finally had a chance to do a blood drive, but I couldn't because my red blood cell count was too low. But I mean, my veins are kind of hard to find, so I and everything. I don't know if I don't get it.
To all of you, American girls, it's sad to imagine a world without you. American girls, I'd like to be part of the world
I hate having everybody see inside my locker.
driving a car by the seaside.
I love that picture of Mom and Dad. Hello, Jack. Kiss, kiss. Andy, you look totally fabulous, as usual.
To all of you, American girls in the movies, no one can tell where your heart is. American girls. buddy. I wish I had
Don't need a PC, missed the Poetry Jam tryouts, and I did not steal that backpack.
girlfriend. I cry sometimes walking around my own place.
That's so messed up. I should contact them to find out what I can do. As if I am.
Talking about her own place, somewhere around the mountains. No one could dry her fountain till she got tired to complain. That's when I fly to the white land, to your land.
I wonder what actually happened to her. Good thing I left my AK at home.
And she has some humor. Yeah, but what about her cigar, huh? You gotta celebrate, son.
To all of you,
They should just call it a sugar machine.
Americans, it's sad to
That would be awesome if you put money in there and a bag of sugar dropped out.
without you. American girls, I'd like to be part of the world around you.
You can never have enough ghosts and skeletons in the hall.
Seaside, watching the world from the bright side.
There's Hayden, another Vortex Club bro. But he's actually not an ass. Oh, I can hardly wait to never be too cool like Nathan and Victoria. Lame.
Girls in the movies, no one can tell where your heart is. American girls like dollies.
It looks like she's been gone for months.
Smiles and plastic buddies. I wish I had an American.
Nerd alert. This poster has Warren written all over it. These missing persons posters are popping up everywhere.
I cry sometimes walking around my own place, wondering why she cries sometimes, talking about her own place.
There's Juliet from my dorm. Yet another Vortex Club disciple. Figures Juliet would be dating Zachary. Jocks sucked up in the Vortex Club.
That's when I fly to the white land, to your land.
Blackwell sure takes its swimming seriously. But otters are cute. Go otters.
Okay, that's interesting. Because the tornado was in the water. Now, I don't know if I'm reading something.
To all of you American girls, it's sad to imagine a world without you.
You can really learn a lot about a school by the weird shit posted on the boards.
Be part of the world around you. Driving a car by the seaside, watching the world from the bright side.
Likely to have for sale. Between 5 gig. 5 gigabytes of capacity. I would be global.
To all of you American girls in the movies, no one can tell where your heart is. American girls like dollies, with shiny smiles and plastic bodies. I wish I had an American girlfriend.
He's cute. I like skater boys. Too bad they don't like me.
Sometimes walking around my own place.
Yay, Halloween, my favorite time of year.
She cries sometimes, talking about her own place. Somewhere around the mountains, no one could dry her fountain.
There's the lighthouse again.
Till she got tired to complain. That's when I fly to the wide land, to your land.
How many students ever actually memorize all this shit? I guess we all should these days.
I mean, honestly, I just am at the very first few days when I'm learning everything, and then I basically
Miss Grant is a great science teacher.
To all of you American girls, it's sad to imagine a world without you. American girls, I'd like
Empty.
to.
Good. Nobody can see my meltdown. Except for me.
more graffiti on the wall. There's some Illuminati shit over there. Oh, wait. Sorry, I thought that was Amigo from earlier. That was the missing person.
Now, who would bother to write that crap? I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy?
Sometimes it's nice to just wash your face, clear your head. I've heard
Just
that-
relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift.
Yes, and honestly, you should turn that photo in. That could make a great.
Fuck it.
Oh no! Come on, really?
When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day. I'm good to flow. Thanks.
Orchids, clever jerks.
The last time I got a flu shot, I got the flu. Fuck you.
I've heard that happens with some people. I actually haven't gotten the flu when I got the flu shot. The COVID one was different. I got sick from that. That fucking sucks. And I had to work too.
This poster must drive people to have sex.
People are gonna do it whether they want to or not. Shit like this is not gonna stop, or you know, whatever. I find it funny. Abstinence means a heart grows longer. I mean, I mean, it's kind of like the saying, you know, absence. Oh yeah, never mind. Sorry. Mini brain fart. Play on words. I do like this bottom part. You can still love and learn without sex. I mean, oh yeah, like every phase of a relationship should be sex, absolutely. So, being able to, you know, be with someone else and, you know, learn about each other, have fun with each other outside of sex is really awesome. I think it just deepens it even more, especially that relationship. Just saying. Oh, I can't look at the Illuminati one or take a picture of it. I hate Victoria Chase. Can we crash it? Can we break it?
I remember when somebody punked the alarm last month. At least I got out of science class for that quiz.
Sounds like good timing.
Whoa, where did that butterfly come from?
That's what I'm
It
wondering.
doesn't look like any kind I've ever seen before. The blue wings are practically glowing. I can almost feel the air moving around me. The butterfly feels almost like a spirit.
What are you doing in the women's bathroom, dude?
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss.
In the women's bathroom.
So what do you want?
I hope you checked the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this, bitch!
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
No!
Whoa. What the fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
As he likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I already heard this lecture.
from light to shadow, from color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now,
Shit!
can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Diane.
Can I actually reverse
There
time?
you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by.
Oh shit, what did
I better rewind.
Fine.
I
Now,
did it.
Can you give
I
me an
actually
example
did
of a
it.
photographer who perfectly
I'm a
captured the
human
condition
time
in black and
machine.
white? Anybody? Bueller?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her
Keep it
images of
together,
hopeless
Max.
faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers.
When
and
I took my selfie, Jefferson
You saw
asked me a
humanity
question.
Tortured, right?
And
frankly,
what
it's
is going on? Nothing has moved at all.
Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though,
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
Looks like these are all kind of inspiration kind of photos because that photo kind of resembles the one where she, like outside looking in kind of a thing. There's the one that she took before the teacher football was something crashing for skateboard. Squirrel drinking a Coke. Are we okay? I wonder if these are all the hidden. Maybe these are all the hidden, like, images we can take? I'm not sure. That's what it seems like. Okay. Oh, 9 pages. Okay. Cute. Okay. So she's going back home, but she was excited to leave in the first place. So this place was not kind to her. Seattle has a lot of coffee shops. I think if I remember right, Seattle was like the birthplace of fucking Starbucks. So parts of it's cute. Definitely possible. You never know what you'll find in a place until you actually start looking for it. Interesting, she spelled crazy with a K. Didn't realize how much crap I had to pack until I had to pack up all my crap. Love it. That would honestly be kind of fun to try and do. Just like get rid of all your clothes, start fresh, and do like a thrift store kind of shop. That sounds like a really fun idea. Now I want to do that. But have like set yourself a budget. Like give yourself like since it's thrift shopping, give yourself like $100 and to build a new wardrobe. Ooh, I think I might do that for like a bucket list kind of thing. That sounds like fun. Now I gotta write that down before I forget. Well, actually, we do only have 3 minutes, so we could just stop it here. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead. You know what? It shouldn't take me too long to read all these pages. I think I will stop when I'm done reading all these pages because I do need to figure out what the saving system is like in here. Okay. Bucket list ideas. I don't know if I would have the guts to get rid of all getting rid of all my clothes because there are some stuff like I absolutely love. So I don't know. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I would do that now. I guess maybe it would have to be maybe like get rid of mostly all my clothes, like clothes I don't wear because I feel like they don't fit me, like my style, and then try to do a thrift store. But I don't know. Yeah. I guess you can say I'm second guessing myself, but I think that's kind of a fun thing to do. I don't know. Okay. Cut my hair, get a tat, some piercings. Girlie, we're on the right track. I got 3 and I got, let's see, 2, 4, 6. I got 6 piercings. I think everyone, like I said earlier, gets, scared but excited when they try to share their photography or their art kind of out in the world. It's very nerve-wracking. I plan a whole wall of photos. Okay, so it wasn't deliberately just for the photo, which I figured it wasn't, but that's kind of cool, a whole wall of photos. That's kind of similar to what I want to do with one of my walls. I want to do it with like a gigantic crochet tapestry. That's kind of similar to what I want to do. Okay, yeah, we'll finish figure out how the save system goes, and then we'll call it for today. Some girls are like that, but honestly, and sometimes I worry what other people think of me, but I'm just like, whatever. Like I can't worry about that because then I worry about everything, and when I worry, I get headaches, like physically. I like stone steps. I like the cobblestone steps. I think they're really cool looking. At least give us news a day to accumulate. Or acclimate, sorry. Accumulate. Good lord. Dark? Plus he's dark and witty. Why in the fuck does this Warren sound like my boyfriend? Like, did I just do, oh my god. I'm starting to think I just found me in a video game. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my god. And there's the difference. I mean, my boyfriend doesn't come across as a know-it-all, but he's definitely dark and witty and very sarcastic. He is kind of a video game geek. Oh, no. And no matter what your age, you always have to deal with drama. Just wait till you start working, girly. You still got plenty of drama in there, and it's just like high school all over again. Like, high school was pretty much the prep for the actual, like, high school of your life. Work. If anyone else knows what I'm talking about, please just put yes in the comments. I love getting to do stuff like that, studying what I really want to do. And that was always fun for me. Like I took an ancient history class. It was, ancient Egypt, ancient Rome, ancient Greece, all sorts of stuff like that. I had a lot of fun reading about that in that class. That class was fun. I mean, sorry to burst your bubble, but teachers grade harder just so they can try and push you to do better. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But you really just gotta okay, I gotta turn this, I gotta turn this kind of criticism into a positive thing. It's all about really doing that, I feel. Male clone. Hey, Nathan Prescott, that was the guy that we found in the bathroom that shot that one girl before we turned everything around. Okay. That makes sense. Why he was acting, but he sounds like he's really kind of skittish and doesn't want all that attention. It seems like, because he mentioned the money being his parents and not his. Okay. Part of the Silly Elite Vortex Club that puts on popular parties until they get their way. Okay, so the Vortex Club is their sorority kind of a thing. Okay. All right, we're getting some answers. Biatches, I like how she spelled that. See, why are you playing the drama games? No more. Okay, so she doesn't want to be like these kind of girls, which is good. I like that. She's not trying to impress everyone or trying to like be everybody so she can be accepted. So I'm glad about that. That's what it seems like anyway. Yeah, this is something that I would do. Stress and procrastinate. Yep. Speaking of clones. Relating one subject to another helps it to understand very easily. It makes it easier to comprehend. A lot of teachers use that, and I think it's really, really easy. Or not really easy, but it's super helpful. This last question right here is very interesting. Now, how much homework are you avoiding? She just spoke to herself in the third person, where everything else it was in first person. This is one of my favorite things about October. Oh my god. I'm still convinced that I found myself in a video game. Yep. Leaves changing color. That is one of my favorite things to do. Not my favorite things to do. One of my favorite things about October. We have a street in my town where there's lots of trees on either side of the street, and in the fall it is just gorgeous. One of these times I still want to go down there and take some photos. Oh, maybe this year. This year. Okay, I'm putting that on my bucket list. Okay, it's on my bucket list. I'm gonna go take some shots of that one street. I just don't remember which one exactly. I haven't heard either of those. also Punny Max. She references herself in comments in the third person. I find that interesting. And your teacher too. You have all the time in the world. Ooh. And then you tore it up if that's even the fucking thing that you wanted to turn in. I'm still mad at you for that. I'm still mad at you. Okay. Oh, hey, cool. Okay. I didn't even feel wise or mature at 18. It takes many more years to get that. Deco and golf style. I've always been interested in the golf style myself. Print advertising board. Cool. Excuse me. If people have their passions, then honestly, people should really stop about making fun of other people's passions. And that's how religious people should do. They should not preach. I don't like religious people who do that. That really sucks if the bullying has gone to her. Probably not. A lot of religious people do not. They don't really. They're kind of frowned upon. You know, the kind of the R-rated movies, which, you know, to each their own. I'm not going into a religion debate. All I'm gonna say is, I'm just glad that I can watch whatever I want, because I am not tied by any religion like that. Okay. Probably. Yeah, sometimes with your work, you do show a little bit of your personality into it. So yeah, it doesn't surprise me that her work would be considered cult, considering her personality. Yeah, that's definitely one thing. We have no idea if that can happen. Is if he shoots her, or if something happens to her, then we won't be able to reverse anything. And it could be it not necessarily that he could be doped or over medicated. It could just be like everyone's controlling him, and so he doesn't have any willpower to stand up for himself. It could be that. Yeah, we don't know if she's actually still dead. So if we see her again alive, then that means that we were able to reverse her death, and then we have like a whole the Rouge, the Cat of Fate from Black Clover kind of situation. That's what I'm guessing. Definitely keep that to yourself. Everyone would kind of think you're crazy. Keep your power to yourself. Okay, so we're back to Max. Okay, looks like we got everyone. Oh, photos. Interesting, a lot of things. What's this? Okay, I can't go over. That's interesting. Okay.
I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation.
Reload last checkpoint. Okay, so it looks like, okay, so reload last checkpoint. Okay. Oh, maybe the how to play. Use tab to open your journal. Okay. Okay, you know what? I'll actually put the keys. Okay. Okay, tab opens journal. Okay. Press the middle mouse button to recenter the camera. Okay. While rewinding, hold shift to rewind faster. Press control to quickly. Ahead of time to. You are not affected by the rewind. You facts and inventory objects, obviously, because we saw that photo that we took before the rewind. Photo focus. Use AD and done. Okay. Current objective is always available in your journal. This icon means your action will have consequences. You can rewind changes. This icon means your new entries. Yes. Taking all the remaining photos. Take all the remaining photos and let you done. Okay. Oh, looks like it's it. No indication of how to save. Okay.
And any one of you.
Okay. Exit to main menu. All unsaved progress will be lost. Okay. Well, I guess we'll figure out where we start off with the next time. So my guess is because there was a checkpoint when we rewound and we woke up back in the classroom. I bet you we're gonna start here, which is fine because we didn't obviously get we didn't get too far. We were just checking out the journal since it was right there. We were just checking everything in there. So, yeah. So that'll be it for tonight. I am super excited about this game. I have never played a game like this, so I'm a little worried it's going to try to put me to sleep. But with everything that I seem to be thinking connects, it kind of creates kind of like a little mystery puzzle to me. So I'm excited to kind of figure everything out, see how everything fits. I am particularly interested to find out more about this Vortex Club and see if it has any pertaining to that tornado in my dream. Because if I remember right, the inside of the tornado is the vortex. And so I have a funny feeling, you know, the Vortex Club and the tornado. I just have a really funny feeling they're gonna be hand in hand. But kind of keeps going the way I'm hoping everything is planning, I'm hoping to play this every Wednesday. And I am just taking notes because that's going to be the only time I'm doing it. So I don't want to lose my memory. Excuse me. I don't want to lose my memory. So I'm hoping these notes will help jog it. And then definitely, of course, the journal in the game itself. So I'm super excited. This definitely is a game that I would enjoy, especially since I am a photography lover. This is kind of getting me wanting me to get back into photography, but I have no time for it whatsoever. So, I mean, I had my fun while I had it, but this will be a really fun game. I'm excited for it. I hope you guys all are too. And if you enjoyed it, please, like, subscribe, comment. If you enjoyed this game or if you played it or not, feel free to let me know in the comments. And any other sort of tidbits you have as I play it would be kind of fun. I always enjoy little tidbits. If I may not, I may not get around to using all of them, but I will do the very best I can. I'm definitely one of those, check everything. I play, ESO Ascension, like I check everything. I loot everything. I'm a hoarder. Like it's Skyrim, Fallout are kind of like my biggest kind of hoarding ones. Hoarding games that I'm a big hoarder in. But anyway, have a good night. I will see all you guys in the next video, and sorry. Yep, I will see you guys all soon. Super excited. I hope you guys are too. Please like, comment, subscribe. It really helps me out. Brain fart again. My train is seriously derailing. Okay. Last time. Please like, comment, subscribe. It helps me out to let me know that you guys are liking what I'm posting, and it also lets YouTube know that you like my content. There we go. So please, I'd love to see you guys all next time. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys later. Sorry if that was all on a big repeat loop. My train is severely derailed. Alright, good night, you guys, and we'll see you guys all next time.